Hi guys, in this video I'm going to discuss about how to create a level control by using source code. So in my last video there I discussed about how to create a level control by designer. So at your by designer you should go at your tools. So here you can find level control. So by using drag and drop you can easily use level control and there you can give meaningful name. So in my last video there I discussed about a level control in ASP.NET with an example. So there I used a designer mode. Now here so at here whatever I drag level control, so it's directly affect to the source code. So see at here it's if you drag any level control, so automatically some source code it comes at this position. So see at 1 2 3. Now here after I'm going to drag one more level control. So let's drag this point. So see at here one level control that's dragged. Now here after you can check the source code at this point, not here. So this is the source code. So see this time level 1 at here level 4 it's appearing now with the ID level 4 and here this is the text level. Now here I'm going to do some modification. So at here I'm going to do some modification on designer. So going to select level and here this is the text. Now here after I'm just writing at here k multiple times. So let's check the source. So see at here in text it's totally changed. So at here right now it's a k multiple times. Now the next thing is suppose if I'm going to remove the level or two. So at here this is the text at your width. So let's check at your width. So width is there. So if I remove something in the source, so it's directly affected into. So I'm going to remove something at here. So it will directly affect the designer mode also. So let's check. So say there is no any width at this point. So that means at your designer and source both are interrelated. Now the next is I'm going to show you. So one more thing, go to designer and your source. Now take the cursor off. So see at here, this is the page language equal to VB. So that means it's a Visual Basic. It's there. So language is a VB tabs, and here you can find the extension .vb. So that means it's not a C sharp. So I'm going to create one new files. Their extension should be C sharp. So for this, add here right click and here go to add here or add new item. So new item. So here you can find add here Visual Basic and Visual C sharp. So at here if you select Visual Basics, so you can find at this point BB and your extension BB. Now if you select at your C sharp, so here you can find at this point C sharp. So C sharp is the most famous programming language nowadays. So at here going to create one waveform using C sharp. Now here select waveforms. So at this point give at here any meaningful name. So at here I'm going to use the label control example. So let's give at here label example, label and here example. Now here after click on add. So see at here this is the base language C# at this point and here you can find extension .cs. Now here after, so see at here this is the new file created with the .asx. Now from here I'm going to write some related code. So by writing code I'm going to create one label. So add here first, so about this all those things about doctab, HTML, this all those things. There I discussed. So doctab I already discussed at this video number 3rd, and here HTML. So this all those things, all tags there I discussed about video number 4. So you should watch this too. Now here after the next thing is, so let's go down. So at here at this point, so first I'm going to give title. So title at here going to write level control example, level and here control example. So this will display on the title. Now here after I'm going to write at this point a script. So a script tag going to use. So at here we have different script. So a script tr and tr2. So this all are similar but has some minor difference. So I'm going to use at here a script. Now here after a script that required. Now here after first I'm going to close. Now here, so here after going to write at this point. So script language. So at here going to use language. So language should be C sharp. Now here after going to use run it and here equal to server. Now the next thing is here after going to write at this point. So taking at your white and your button underscore click. So going to write at this point button click event. Now here we need to write at this point app object and here give the space and here going to write sender. Now here after let's write at your event. So here you can find event args. So about the event args, so first it's a class and here event args is the base class for classes containing event data. So for event data we should use at here event args. Now here let's give a class object name e. Now the next thing is, so at here let's use curly braces and here going to use label. So label 1 I didn't declare. Now here after let's press dot. So first at here before I'm going to write this, so first I'm going to create some labels. So going to create at here labels inside the form. So at here this is the form tag and here going to create the label inside the form. So at here let's use at this point ASP. Now here colon. So ASP colon and a label. So here you can find label. Now here after let's give ID and here equal to in double quote going to write at this point label 1. Okay, label 1 going to write. Now here ID is the label 1. Now here after the next is at your text. So here you can find text. So at here going to write at this point level control. So this is the level control. Now level control. Now here after the next is let's give run it. So it will run on the server. So that's why we are using run it server. Now here after close that level. Now the here after the next thing is, so I'm going to take one paragraph. So paragraph we need to use at here or P. So open and close. Now here after let's write at this point ASP and here column and here text box. So going to use at this point text box. Okay. Now here giving the ID. So at here we need ID and here equal. So you can write at here, let's give at here txt is the ID. So ID should be any unique name. Now here after the next thing is after ID going to write at this point or text. So add here text. So at this point going to use, so add here or let's give at here or going to use at here copy the text. Okay. So this will display. Now here after let's give add your width and height. So add your width. So add your giving 250 or px. So px that to indicate pixel. Now here after the next is run it, and this will run at your server. Now close at your. So here after let's use. So now if you press dot this time, so here you can find different properties. Now here we need to text. So here write capital. Here you can find text. So text at here. So you by using text. So get and set the text content to the label control. So this is the use of text. Now here after the next is equal. So we need to write at this point server. Now here press dot. So at here you can find machine name, map path. Now here going to use at this point as so HTML. So here you can get to decode and encode. So decode the HTML encoded. So this point going to use at here encode. So by using HTML encode string and return the encoded string. So this is the use of or HTML encoded. So encoding at your text one. So at your text. So first I'm going to check at your what is the text ID. So text ID is the txt. Okay. So at here let's write txt dot and here you can find text. So this will do encoding of the txt text. Now here after close by semicolon. So if you go at this point, so this is at your source. Now let's go to design part. So see at here sums level control, it's created, here's the text and here other things. So this time I used at your source code by coding base we can also create the level control. Now execute and check the code. So I think it should be valid. So validation complete. There is no any error. So it's running. Okay, come fast. Output come fast. So localhost label example. Okay, see at here this is a label control and here copy the text. So at here I'm going to write at this point hi. Hi. So but I'm not getting expected output. So this is I think it's okay, but see at here there is no any error. So this is the level control. Now here this is the high. Now here after I'm going to do one modification at this point. So going to add to one new control. The name is add here button control. So suppose if so at here I used at this point button click event. So when the button click event that fired, then all the text property that will go to the label. Okay, so that's why I was using button click event. Now here after let's write at this point ASP and your column and your button. So here you can find button. So this is about markup snips for control that contain text. So this is about the button. Now here after, so let's give add here button. So ID or add here giving button 1. So ID you can give anything whatever you like. So it should be meaningful. Now here after let's give add here text. So what is the purpose of using this button? So to do the copy and paste. So whatever the things that comes to there, so that will go to the level 1 text. So that's why at here going to write using copy. Okay, using copy. So this will display. Now here after the next thing is, so here you can find, so this is the event. So it's the when you find at your like this kind of current kind of symbol. So this is the event. So this all on event and here this is different. So add here going to use on click event. So add here on click. Now here after equal and here going to write, so it must be same. So whatever you content add here given, so it should be same, so that I'm going to copy and paste it there. Okay, going to control V and let's get button. Now here after that will run it. So run it and here equal double quote and here server. Now close that. So closing here. Now if you execute this code once again, so at here it's running. So at here there is one button is created with the name or using. Now here after, so when just at here I return, so see at here whatever the contents in the text word that go to the label. So if I change something like giving at here or in text word hi friends. So hi friends. Now if I use click, so see at here label or control or text has been changed. And here this is the level control example. So this is the title. So the main reason of using level control, so something if you want to print into the browser, so that's why we are using. So in this example I discussed more about level and some other control like button and text box. So and here two others control I discussed, but don't worry about this too. I will discuss more detail about the button control. Why do we use? What is the purpose? What's the requirement in my upcoming video. So main reason of this video to show you we can create a label control by using text. So see at here this is the source, and here I created one label control with the ID label, and here this is the text here at this point. Now here you can check, so this is the label control. So anything in Visual Studio ASP.NET we can do by two ways. First is designer, next is source code wise. So I hope guys you understand little about these things. So what is the purpose of button control and here. So if you are going to write the code by using C#, so it must be there C#, not VB. And here extension dot should be .cs. So I hope guys this video is helpful for you. So now in this video it's over. So thanks for watching. See you next video. Thank you.